Hello, this is Eric Johnson for Franklin University's course BSAD 320, Workplace Problem Presentation. Workplace Problem Background. Nike is committed to providing the best possible experience when shopping online. Nike.com and the Sneakers app are the platforms Nike uses. A key function of the shopping experience is to mitigate fraud. Nike employs a team of transaction review athletes to accomplish this task. The transaction review athletes are held to a specific transaction per hour review metric. Workplace problem background continued. A recent performance evaluation determined that the athletes were only reviewing an average of 11 orders per hour. The performance metric for this team is 15 orders per hour. Based on the performance evaluation, the athletes were not meeting the required metrics. Our problem statement: how can we increase the number of transactions reviewed per hour? Finding solutions. Convergent thinking brought the team together to brainstorm any and all ideas for solutions. Some examples of this are: incentivize meeting the performance metric, perform a refresher training for all athletes, hire additional athletes, change the transaction review methodology, or lower the transactions per hour goal. Finding solutions continued. After convergent thinking allowed us to come up with any and all possible solutions to the problem, divergent thinking narrowed down that list of solutions to just the ones that were the most viable. In this case, we went with incentivizing meeting the performance goal metric, as well as refresher training for the athletes. In order to support the solutions determined by the divergent thinking process, we used a weighted ranking. We analyzed the cost to implement, the time to implement, the difficulty level, and whether or not management approval would be needed across the various solutions. The best performing scores were the refresher training and the incentivizing program, so these were the choices that we went forward with. The next hurdle in the workplace problem resolution is the implementation steps. Get manager approval for the refresher training, design and build refresher training, assemble athletes in 2 or 3 member groups, schedule refresher training, and complete the training. For the incentivizing program, the implementation steps are: get manager approval for incentivizing goal program, get budget approval for the program, determine incentive rewards, determine rewards schedule, and launch the program. Next, it was necessary to examine the ethical and environmental concerns related to each solution. The solution that stood out with the most potential for ethical or environmental concerns was the incentivizing goal program. There stands to be a possible issue between the employees that are not eligible for the incentivizing program and those that are. This will be a concern that needs to be examined further. This concludes my presentation for the Workplace Problem Project in Franklin University's course BSAD 320. Thank you very much.